Hello, this is Betty with Betty's Stampin' Crazy, and I'm back with another video. This time I wanted to use the bells from this Christmas Magic, and I wanted to make it just as simple as possible, but it's got a little masking going on. So let me go ahead and tell you all the stuff that I'm using. Like I said, I'm using the Christmas Magic, and the only thing I'm using from it is the bell right here. And then I am using the piece This Christmas, and I only used this part on this card, and I used the Joy to the World from the tin of tags. But this time, instead of using the tin of tags, I am going to come back in. Whoops, I dropped it. May all your Christmas wishes come true from this one, so that I'm only using two stamp sets. And both of these are the rubber mount. Also, I'm going to be using the, let's go ahead and talk about the colors. I am using one of our new ink colors. This is Emerald Envy. I'm going to be using Basic Black and Smoky Slate. So the first thing, oops, I almost forgot. Got to tell you the card sizes. This is really simple. I did only stamping as far as that goes and masking. I don't have any big shot stuff because these I cut out by hand. There is no die for these. I cut them all out by hand, but I just used regular printer cardstock, but it's a thicker cardstock, like 110-pound weight I think it is, so that they would hold up. Okay, the sizes, this top piece is 5 by 3 3/4, and then the white one behind it is 5 1/4 by 4, and then our Emerald Envy base is 4 1/2 by 11, and it's scored at 5 1/2. I also came back and used, I do like these, I know I said that the last time, I just used the stars off of the enamel dots, the silver enamel dots. So I also used, to color these in, I used the red, real red marker. To color the bells in, I used the Smoky Slate. This is what I use the Smoky Slate for, and the blender pen, because I didn't want them too dark. And there was a couple of places that I didn't get this stamped good, because I did, like I said, I masked them. So I just came back in with the black pen. And also I've got, I don't know if you can see it or not, yeah, just a little bit. I did use the Wink of Stella on these to give them a little bit of shine. And of course we're going to be doing some sponging. So to get started, let me get my piece of paper, because I don't want green all around here. And I'm going to use my 5 by 3 3/4. And I did put a little bit of tape on the back, but it's already kind of coming off. And just kind of give it a little bit of, but you know what, I forgot I got to stamp these down first. Oops. So I need to stamp my bells, and I'm using the Basic Black, and I'm just going to come in and let me pull my glasses down. I'm doing this out with my glasses on my head. I'm going to put this middle one right about there, and then what I'm going to do, so that this doesn't stick too much, is I'm going to put this right on top. Well, let it dry, I guess. Ding bat me. I forgot this. You have to let this dry. Don't put anything on top of it till then. That should be good enough. I don't think it's going to hurt anything. Get it right on top. And just kind of put it down. And then I'm going to come back in here so that it makes it look like these are behind. And you may have to push down on these pretty hard, because that, like I said, that is a thicker cardstock. And I know it looks horrible now, but it won't when I get through. And this one I'm going to come back right about here. Okay, now let's let those kind of dry. Put a little bit more tape down on these and then kind of make it not so sticky. And I'm going to put this over these because I don't want the green on top of them. Same thing with this one. Oops. Okay, let's put this on top of this one. Bring it down just a little bit. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to do the sponging with the green Emerald Envy. And this is why I needed this. And you have to kind of hold, I'm going to hold on to these so that it doesn't pull them up whenever I go over them. But I want to be careful going around them too. I think I've got these down just a little bit more than what I wanted, but that's okay. I'm going to sponge all the way around. Yeah. And you know what? I don't care if it has swirls like that. It just gives it just a little bit more character. Okay, I want to come in kind of farther in right here to make it kind of go with this up here. Make it a little bit darker. Go on around the card. I am making this one, I think, just a little bit darker. It may lighten up, but I think it looks good like that. Okay, come on down with this one. I'm not leaving, yeah, it's about the same, I think. Thought I wasn't leaving quite, oh buddy, silly dog. He's so silly sometimes. Okay, I think that's going to do it right there. That's good enough. I like that. Okay, now I'm going to pull these off carefully because I don't want to. I'm gonna have to get the eraser off hold of these because it left a little bit of glue behind, but that's okay. Just erase it off. Won't hurt a thing. Let me get this off right quick. Trying to be kind of careful that I'm not smearing my black ink. Okay. Now let's move this. And I'm going to bring my coloring in. And the first thing I'm going to do, let me move these out of the way, is, that's my bell. I don't need you. Oh, you know what I forgot? We're going to see if we can't do this. I may have to put these back down a little bit because I forgot to put my branches on the top. And that's just a little bit of stamping. Come on up. Don't want to forget that because that's a pretty part of it. Okay, now we're going to do our branches. Oops, and I put it in the wrong color. Goofy me. back to my Emerald Envy. Okay, now we got it. Now I'm going to go ahead and come down right about there, and with this, same thing, you want to kind of push down heavy because you got those pieces of cardstock there that are kind of heavy. Oops, not that heavy. I'll come up just a little bit more here, and that should be enough. Okay, now we got the branches on, we can go ahead and take everything off. And now we can color. Please don't leave stuff behind. Yep, it worked. Okay, blender pen. Okay, now we are going to color our bells first. And I don't want those real dark, so I'm just going to kind of come in here. That's why I'm using the blender pen, because I really didn't want those too dark. So we're just going to come in here and do this. Kind of color them out. And they don't have to be perfect. Just like I said, when you're using a blender pen with regular cardstock, just don't go over it too much. You'll get the little beady look to it. Okay, I have all three bells. Now let's get the ribbons. And I just went straight on with the, excuse me, real red marker on that. And let's just color those in right quick. I hope my head's not getting too much in the way, sorry. Okay, that's good enough. Alright. Now we're going to go ahead and stamp our greeting. And I did use the basic black. I have to find it again. And we're going to see how this looks on here. Make sure I got it all the way right. Okay, just come back in right here. Stamp it down. Ooh, I like that. Okay. Just put that up, and we are going to attach. Let's put this up here and let it dry just a little bit more. It's sticking to the pad here. We're going to get a bigger one. We're going to go ahead and put it on. Oh, come on now. Stop giving me a hard time. It's moving on me. Okay. Then we're going to go ahead and put this down. I didn't even use dimensionals on anything this time. I wanted it just the way it was. Okay. Now we're going to come back in with the Dazzling Diamonds. Get some in there first. Okay. And we're going to color the gray first. Oops, I'm getting my head in your way. I'm sorry. And you don't have to be perfect with this. Just get some on there, some shine. But I am doing the bottom first because I don't want to smear the red on my bells. Okay, now we'll come back in and do the bows. Okay, that's that. Let me clean this off. Okay, then I came in with the stars. Let me get my scissors up here. No, I want my pick. I figured out it was easier to get the stars off with the pick because I could get right up under them. And I'm going to put one maybe right about there. I know, I always do that, trying to figure out where I want it. I'm going to put one right about here. And then I'm going to put another one right down here. And I think I like this side because it takes up just a little bit more room. Okay, let's go ahead and burnish it. Okay, and there it is. Like I said, I like this one. It's a little darker, and I think I like that better. I didn't get quite dark enough around here, but this makes it really stand out. So I like that one a lot better. So anyway, this is my bells card. I don't know what I'm going to call it yet for sure, but I like that. Okay, this is Betty with Betty's Stampin' Crazy.